Hey car hunters, welcome back to the channel that's all about saving your wallet and your sanity. One smart car buying tip at a time. Today, we're diving into a question that could literally save you thousands. When's the best and worst time to buy a car? Whether you're eyeing that shiny new SUV or hunting for a reliable used ride, timing can make or break your deal. It's not just about what you buy, but when you buy it. So before you walk into a dealership or click schedule test drive, grab a snack, hit that like button, and let's break down how to shop smarter, not harder. Now, just for simplicity, I'm going to divide this video into 6 different sections. Let's roll. Section 1. Why timing matters. Alright, let's kick things off with a truth bomb most people don't realize. Buying a car isn't just about what you're buying, it's about when you're buying it. Timing matters more than people think. And I'm not just talking about seasonal vibes or weather forecast. Car dealerships are businesses, and like any businesses, they run on sales cycles. They've got monthly quotas, quarterly targets, end-of-year goals, and when they're under pressure to hit those numbers, that's your golden window. Picture this, it's the last day of the month, the sales manager is pacing, and they're just one deal short of a bonus. That's when negotiation becomes a game you can actually win. On the flip side, stroll in during peak season, when buyers are flooding in and inventory is flying off the lot, and suddenly, you're not holding any of the cards. According to Edmunds, the price difference between the best and worst months can swing by thousands of dollars, especially on used vehicles. That's money you could be putting towards insurance, upgrades, or not going broke the moment you drive off the lot. So yeah, it sounds dramatic, but when you understand how the dealership world works, you control the game. Timing isn't just a detail, it's your secret weapon. Stick around, because I'm about to show you exactly when to strike and when to walk away. Section 2. Best times to buy a car. When it comes to buying a car, timing can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Let's start with one of the most powerful tactics in your back pocket: shopping at the end of the month, quarter, or year. Dealerships can operate on strict sales quotas. These quotas reset every month, quarter, and year. And when the pressure is on to hit those targets, sales managers suddenly get very flexible. If you walk in during the last 3 to 5 days of the month, especially in December, you're likely to find dealerships in whatever it takes mode. According to data from Edmunds and Kelley Blue Book, you can save up to 8 to 10% on new cars just by shopping during the last week of December. It's basically Black Friday, but with heated seats and horsepower. Now, let's talk holidays, because not all of them are created equal when it comes to car deals. Some are absolute gold mines. Black Friday, for instance, isn't just for flat-screen TVs anymore. Many dealerships slash prices and toss in extras to get customers through the door. President's Day and Labor Day are also solid bets. Dealers tend to be quieter during these periods, and incentives can be generous as they try to move stale inventory. But watch out, holidays like Father's Day or the 4th of July are often overhyped. On Father's Day, used car inventory tends to tighten up, driving prices higher. And on the 4th, you're likely to face more crowds and fewer deals. And then there's winter, not exactly the sexiest season to go car shopping, right? But hear me out. Winter is a buyer's wonderland. Most people aren't eager to walk a freezing cold lot, which means there's less competition and more negotiating room. Want a convertible? Buy it in January or February, when nobody else wants one. It's like picking up a snowblower in the middle of summer. Smart, savvy, and way cheaper. Section 3. The worst times to buy a car. Let's talk about when not to buy a car, because these windows can cost you big time. First up, summer, especially June. On the surface, it feels like the perfect time to car shop. Weather's great, the kids are out of school, and those tax refund checks are burning holes in pockets. But here's the problem. Everyone else is thinking the same thing. Demand spikes, but supply, not so much. According to IC Cars, June sees 30% fewer deals on used cars compared to January. That means you're likely to pay more and have fewer options to choose from. So unless you love overpaying for that shiny beach-ready SUV, pump the brakes and wait for the hype to die down. Another terrible time to buy? When you're desperate. We've all been there. Your old car suddenly dies, and you need new wheels yesterday. I once bought a 2005 Jetta in 48 hours. It smelled like crayons, had questionable brakes, and I overpaid by at least $1,000. Why? Because I had zero leverage. Dealers can smell desperation like motor oil on a mechanic. The key here is planning ahead. Always have a backup plan. Uber, rentals, borrowing a friend's spare, anything to give yourself time to shop smart. If possible, give yourself at least 2 to 3 weeks to research, compare, and negotiate. The less rushed you are, the more power you have at the table. Section 4. Tips for buying like a pro. Alright, now that you know when to buy, let's talk about how to buy like a seasoned pro. First up, get pre-approved before you even step foot on a lot. Walking into a dealership without pre-approval is like bringing a toothpick to a sword fight. You're just not equipped. Go to your bank or credit union and get a financing offer. Then let the dealership try to beat it. Not only will you look like you've done your homework, but you'll also avoid getting trapped into high-interest dealer financing. It's a confidence flex that saves you serious money. Next, do your research like your wallet depends on it, because it does. Know the MSRP of the car you're looking at. Use trusted sites like Kelley Blue Book, Edmunds, and TrueCar to compare real-world prices, incentives, and rebates. Don't forget to check trade-in values if you're bringing your old ride to the party. And if you're buying used, run the VIN through a decoder and snag a vehicle history report. You don't want surprises like flood damage or rolled-back odometers. Trust me, mystery should be reserved for novels, not your next car. Finally, and this is big, don't get tunnel vision on monthly payments. Dealers love to ask, what monthly payment are you comfortable with? Sounds helpful, right? It's not. It's a classic trap. They'll stretch the loan over 72 or even 84 months just to meet your number. But you'll end up paying way more in the long run. Always look at the total price, not just the monthly cost. That $350 a month deal might feel manageable, but over 7 years? That's a financial facepalm. Section 5. Timing by vehicle type. Let's get even more specific, because not all vehicles follow the same pricing trends. If you're targeting a certain type of car, the right time to buy gets even more strategic. Convertibles? Your best bet is the dead of winter. Seriously, nobody's fantasizing about top-down drives in January, so demand is rock bottom. That makes it the perfect time to swoop in and score a deal. Cold air equals cold pricing. Trucks and SUVs? Aim for late summer to early fall. By that point, dealers are clearing out current year inventory to make room for next year's models. You'll find solid discounts, especially on family-size SUVs that didn't sell during summer vacation hype. Hybrids and EVs? These are often tied to manufacturer incentives that refresh at the end of each quarter, March, June, September, and December. That's when automakers are pushing for volume, so you'll likely see bonus cash, tax breaks, or financing deals. And for used cars, timing is everything. Your best months? January, February, and October. Inventory is usually higher, competition is lower, and dealers are more open to negotiation. January especially sees a flood of trade-ins from year-end new car buyers. More options, more leverage for you. Bottom line, know your car, know your calendar. Section 6. Action plan for viewers. Alright, before we wrap, here's your ultimate car buying game plan. Simple, powerful, and designed to save you cash and headaches. Step 1. Know what you want and why. Be clear on the vehicle type, your actual needs, and your budget. Don't let shiny features distract you from what matters. Step 2. Get pre-approved for financing. Start with your bank or credit union. This locks in your rate and gives you bargaining power when dealers try to pitch their own terms. Step 3. Research models and timing. Use trusted sources like Edmunds, KBB, and TrueCar. Know the MSRP, track seasonal trends, and wait for those sweet spot windows. Step 4. Shop at the end of the month or year. Dealers are chasing quotas. Leverage that. The last 3 to 5 days of the month or final week of December, prime time. Step 5. Negotiate like a boss. Stay calm. Don't fall in love with the first car. And don't be afraid to walk away. Silence can be your secret weapon. Step 6. Don't rush unless you absolutely have to. Desperation is expensive. If your current ride's hanging by a thread, make temporary plans so you can buy smart, not fast. Follow this checklist and you'll be ahead of 90% of car buyers out there. Up next, what to say and what not to say when negotiating with a dealer. Don't miss it. All right, smart shoppers, that's your complete roadmap to buying a car without blowing your budget or your brain cells. Timing might not be everything, but it sure separates the savvy from the sorry. Remember, it could be the difference between cruising in your dream car or rolling off the lot with a monthly payment that haunts you until 2030. Now it's your turn. Drop a comment below. What's the best or worst time you ever bought a car? Got a dealership horror story? We want to hear the juicy details. And if this video saved you a few bucks or a whole headache, smash the like button, hit subscribe, and stick around for no BS car buying wisdom. Catch you in the next one.